I just wanted to bring everybody up to speed. We just released a couple of items in our COVID-19 article, primarily centered around the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP loans, forgivable loans that are available. If you didn't know or you didn't hear, over the weekend, the president signed the extension that Congress had previously passed. And the extension, what it does is allows those who have not yet applied for the PPP loans, the initial application process, to go ahead and do that through August 8th. And so the deadline was June 30. They extended it to August 8th. Now, what does this really mean? Well, if you have not yet applied for a PPP loan, know that there's over $130 billion still available under this program. And so we would strongly encourage you to take a look and to apply. Quite candidly, the interest rate is substantially lower than what you can get commercially, and the vast majority of it will most likely be forgivable. The only reason that would really become a hindrance is if you are still closed, still not available. They've opened up a lot of these restrictions and guidelines in regards to the loans and the forgiveness of those loans. And so it's actually easier to get a larger portion. And I'm seeing again and again where people are getting 100% forgiven. And so we would strongly encourage you to take a very, very close look at this and begin to take steps. We've got a whole suite of information on the PPP loans available in our COVID-19 article. Now, we didn't actually include this in our update today, but I want to give it to you quickly via video. And that is that if you were not aware, Chicago put in some quarantining restrictions regarding travel, currently with about 15 other states or so, that if you travel back to Chicago or you're coming into Chicago originally, from any of these 15 states, that you have to quarantine. Now, why are we bringing this up? Well, quite candidly, it's summer, it's vacation time. And we know that many of you have vacations. Additionally, that you could have staff that have vacations. And so at the end of the day, there may be some quarantine requirements by the city of Chicago that actually have fines associated with them if you do not adhere to them. And they're per day fines. What states are those? Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Nevada, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah. If you're planning travel, you have staff is planning travel to any of those states, just know that when they return or when you return, the city of Chicago, now this is just the city of Chicago, very important, not the state of Illinois at this stage, just the city of Chicago, requires you to quarantine if you are coming in or vacationing to one of those states. And I believe that the way that they worded it was if you're there for greater than 24 hours. And so hopefully that helps you out. If you're driving through one of those states or whatever the case might be, or if you're just connecting on a flight at a major hub through one of those states, then at that stage, that would not count unless you were there for greater than 24 hours. So hopefully this all helps you out, and these two updates give you more information.